Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. Welcome to your new moon reading for this new moon that we're having in Pisces. It happens on February 19th or 20th, depending on where you are in the world. It happens at 2:06 a.m. Eastern Time Zone here in the U.S. There is a time zone calculator in the description box below, so you can get the exact time for you. Okay, so here we go. This new moon is happening at the first degree of Pisces. It's happening at 22 minutes. That's a kind of a portal, gateway, energetic, angel-guided number. It is got some beautiful aspects that's happening to it. It is conjunct Saturn. Saturn is getting ready to move into Pisces, and so the doors that are opening up, the portal that is opening up in Pisces Saturn's already paying attention, and over the course of the next 3 years, you're going to have the opportunity to manifest whatever it is that you really plant your seed of intention in. And so because it's in Pisces and Neptune and Venus are still in Pisces, it has this energy around there is limitless. Usually when I do a new moon reading, you get the energy around what is the opportunity, what is the challenge. Well, the only challenge at this time is your self-limiting beliefs about what is possible, because the opportunities are actually, it is like a field of dreams. Whatever you want to manifest, you can. And so it's what you focus and put your effort on that's really going to matter. And this is opening up this energy for quite a period of time. So what I wanted to do, this is totally different kind of reading. Please let me know in the comment section if you like it or you don't, because I don't like to waste my time doing videos that nobody wants to watch anyway. So your input's really important, but I'm going to give you a toolbox to work with, some tools you can use over the course of the next several months or years to bring in what it is that you're looking for. I see that you guys are still in that energy of the South Node in your sign. You're coming up on a full moon eclipse happening on May 5th in your sign, and you're still kind of dealing with that energy. And so it's kind of about finding you. So because we have here this energy here of the illusion of separation and feeling disconnected, like the door is closed to you, only it's not. And most of these readings have not been like this, and so yours feels, Taurus's was also complicated. And I think it's because of this whole energy around the eclipse, the North Node and South Node being in your signs. And so we have here the reflective truth, self-identity, self-love, and acceptance. And so the key here is the love. It's opening the door to self-love, self-esteem, self-worth. Venus being in in Pisces at this time is really key. And so this is, if you are Scorpio rising, this is your 5th house of fun and romance and creativity, and you draw and attract to you the kind of things that that reflect who you are, right? And so we have this reflective truth. What you put out in the universe is what you're going to receive back. And so let's figure out how we can work with this energy to open up the portal, the gateway into abundance in all the highest forms, right? It all starts with self-love. And so that feeling of isolation, of separateness, of not being a part of something is totally an illusion. You are a part of the whole. You are a part of the whole. Look, oh my God, you have the Queen of Light. Illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. This is the part where you recognize that this door is not real. This is what is real. This is you. This is you. And so as you step through this gateway, this portal, when you plant your seed of intention, it is about seeing yourself in all of your magnificent glory. I really want to, it's funny. It's number 15. So that's a 6. That's a soulmate energy. Wow. See the big picture. Look. Every time the moon comes back to Pisces, every time it's in Scorpio, and every time it's in Sagittarius, it makes this rotation every 28 days. It is an opportunity for you to refocus your energy on opening up this doorway, this window into your soul, where you get to see yourself as you truly are. as you truly are. And so with this new moon, setting this intention, the Queen of Light comes into your life to herald the success of all of your ventures. She illuminates the most important steps on your path and reminds you of your own brilliance. You are intelligent and inspired, and all of your needs will be met. Remember that you're the instrument of the divine shining through you into this world. You are on the correct path for the highest good. You are limitless. You are only bound. You are only bound by your own insecurities or feelings of isolation, when in truth you have access to, and allowing this new moon to remind you that you have access to all of the power of the divine to manifest into your life whatever it is that you want to manifest. You're being brought insight into how you manifest your reality in the most miraculous ways. She promises that you'll be shown the next right action and celebrates as you stand. Okay, so every time the moon comes back to this place in Pisces, every time it comes into your sign and every time it comes into Sagittarius. So Sagittarius follows your sign, so that's a 5-day stretch. Every time I do the readings every week, I tell you where the moon is and what days it's there. And so utilizing that information to help you, it allows you to see the bigger picture, right? They ask you to step back and see your greatness, and also the bigger picture allows you to easily find and discern what is the next step forward. And so you're on this journey up out of the darkness of the South Node into the light. And while Saturn is in Pisces, the North Node is going to move through Aries, and the South Node is going to move through Libra. And that'll be that year and a half there is an integration period. And then the North Node is going to move into Pisces while Saturn is still there, and they will conjunct. And I think that's when everything really shifts and people see just how much is real, what reality really is. And in reality is really what you create. It's what you feel. It's what you decide. It's how you view things. You manifest your reality through your perception and through the perception of your feelings and your thoughts. And so you have a lot of power to create the world that you want to live in. And a lot of people are stuck in patterns that were imposed on them through generations, really, right? Our parents were taught by their parents who were taught by their parents that you have to work hard, and suffer, and, you're small and you're worthless and you have to earn love. You have to earn love, right? God, it's painful when I think about some of this. And you are being reminded that that is not the truth, that you are this, and this is the truth. My life glides forward with ease. I am mindful. I think and act with positive energy. Your thoughts and how you feel determine your reality. So this is orbicular jasper. It says unlimited possibilities. Relax into the flow of a happy life. What goes around comes around. Attract goodness and love. And so if for those 5 days while the moon is in Sagittarius and Scorpio and then into Sagittarius, and then when the moon moves back into your creative house there at Pisces, if you will consciously spend that 7.5, 8 days of time focusing in on your own magnificence, like really focusing your energy on that. There's a great daily practice, but I know it's hard to build a habit, right? But if every 28 days out of that 7 of them, you work really hard to see the big picture, and the big picture is your own magnificence. If you do that, you can totally transform your life right there. So what you put out into the world, how you see yourself. How you see yourself is how the world sees you. I want to look at this card of reflective truth here because it should have some other stones that you could be working with, some other crystals listed here. It says opal and golden calcite. So opal is very heart healing, and golden calcite is, again, it's this it's very much like this. It's letting your light really shine out there. And I love that it's round like this. Now the piece I have, I don't think is completely round. But it has all the little circles in it. And so it's a reminder that you're part of everything, and everything is the whole. And with this full moon here, it's also that reminder of just the whole cyclical nature of things, and the part that separation is only an illusion, that you are totally part of something. So it says you may be experiencing a delicate, vulnerable time period of reevaluation, and you may even be having a bit of an identity crisis, which happens when the South Node goes through your sign. I can speak I can speak from experience on that. When we had all those planets in Capricorn, that's where my South Node is, and my rising sign is in Capricorn. And oh my God, 2020, wow, that was abusive. So it signifies a time to become immersed in the discovery of the truth of you and fall in love with whatever you discover. The amount of self-love you have will be the key to the situation. And that's what that opal is really great for. You are asked to embrace your situation with full compassion and love. And this is compassion and love for yourself. It is the compassion and love that we should have received as children that most of us did not. And so now here in this adult world, the compassion is for our parents. The compassion is that they didn't know better. And the love is for ourselves. And every time you go through life and you do something and you say, wow, man, was that a great choice? I'm not sure that was the choice I would have liked to have made. Then have compassion for yourself, because I believe strongly that people do what they know how to do, and they are trying to do the best they can. I don't think people deliberately seek to be the worst possible person, right? I think we always are seeking to be, some of us are in survival mode, and we're just trying to get through, and we're just trying to do the best we can with what we know. But as we continue through life, and we're supposed to learn and grow and elevate, and so have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for yourself that you would you make the same choices now that you made then? Maybe not. But that's okay, because you know more now than you did then. And so have compassion for that, and just love and accept yourself. And sometimes we look at our life and we're like, wow, I wouldn't be here if I hadn't done this, this, then that, right? And those are the moments where you stop and you say, wow, okay, but I'm here now. I'm here now. What is the next best step? See the big picture. What is the next best step? Because all those steps led you to where you are now, where now you have a greater understanding and a deeper level of acceptance for yourself, and you've experienced all the spiritual growth and understanding. And so now, what are you going to do now? And so this ability to use this time to come into a stronger awareness of what is the next best step, that is coming through here with this inner listening card. So this is third eye chakra. So this is receiving messages from your higher self. This is really listening in. And so really using a meditation practice for this. So what I'm going to do now is I teach Mudra classes. I love doing those. It is an opportunity to learn how to use the to focus, sort of like an antenna, pulling in energy exactly where you want it to manifest exactly what it is you're looking for. And in this case, inner knowing and self-awareness and understanding what your next best step is becomes the area to focus on, right? And so you have here, of course you do, the transformation, clarity, and spaciousness. This is creating space to live and to grow, to elevate, the clarity to know what the next steps are and allow yourself to transform, Scorpio, what you came here to do. So my inner voice guides me to the perfect equanimity. Wow, that's a crazy word. So let's rephrase that into something that people will actually say. My inner voice guides me into perfect balance. My inner voice guides me into perfect balance, so that you always know what the next step is to rebalance and to bring yourself in. So screenshot this. Okay? And so this this is a fairly easy one. Where do we put it? So when you're sitting in a relaxed position, so just in a chair or whatever, put your hands on the top of your thighs like this, and you're going to hold your hands open. You're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put your thumb over it. And this is going to bring your energy into yourself and open up your ability to hear what your higher self is trying to tell you, right? So nice deep breath in. You're going to push our belly out with the inhale, and we're going to exhale through the mouth, and we're going to push our belly button back to our spine. And that nice 3 deep breaths like that. In through the nose. Exhale. When you exhale, go ahead and make it kind of audible. Inhale. And practicing expanding your belly when you inhale. Sometimes you're like, wait, what? That's the way to do it, to really get the energy into your body, to get the things to move. And then we're going to exhale. This clears your throat chakra by doing it audibly. The throat chakra is around knowing your truth. It's about being able to speak your truth. But in this case, it's most definitely about knowing what your truth of you, what the truth of you is. And one more time. And then just sit and breathe normally and pull in the messages. And I would recommend having a pad of paper and pencil nearby, or pen or whatever, to jot down images that came to you, thoughts, words, music sometimes, whatever comes through, and start journaling through that and understanding what it is that your higher self is trying to tell you. And so remember, Scorpio. When the moon is in Scorpio, when it is in Sagittarius, and again when it comes back to this point in Pisces. And so it's a really good time to make the extra time to connect in a little deeper, to get a little bit more understanding of who you are and where it is you're going over the course of the next 3 years. Because when that North Node moves into Pisces and conjuncts with Saturn, you're going to be in the activation stage of this transit for you. So the more aware you are of what it is that you are aiming for, the more likely you are to hit the target, right? I hope you guys found this helpful. Please let me know if you're still watching at this point. Leave me a comment, hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate knowing whether or not you find value in these videos. All right, you guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.